Joan Laporta is the new Barcelona president, and he set his sights on keeping Lionel Messi at the club when his contract expires at the end of the season. We can go live to Alvaro Montero in Spain. Hi there, Alvaro. Messi came out to vote yesterday. How significant could that be for his future?
Hi, Hayley. Good afternoon. Well, extremely significant because it gives back Barca fans the illusion and the happiness when they saw Leo Messi voting yesterday in Camp Nou. Not only he voted, but he went with his son and he took a photograph inside of the stadium with him, showing in his social networks. So it was understood as a message of illusion and a way of Leo Messi explaining and telling his fans in Barcelona that he believes in the future and maybe the future is with him.
And looking to the future, if Messi were to stay, would he have to take a considerable pay cut?
Well, I guess they're going to talk about that, Joan Laporta and Leo Messi himself, in the next days. Joan Laporta recognized yesterday that Leo Messi sent him a text with his mobile phone, congratulating him because of the victory. And Laporta, not only yesterday, but the days before, said that he was the only one who could convince Leo Messi. I guess that wage cut in the salary, it's an option. But of course, I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I think it will be an option. But especially not only because of the money, I think that Joan Laporta wants to convince Leo Messi with a good sports project inside the club.
There were reports as well Laporta wanted Mikel Arteta. Has he given Ronald Koeman his full support?
Yeah, in fact, this morning, Joan Laporta went to San Joan Despí, the sports center of Football Club Barcelona, to meet a basketball team with Pau Gasol, for example, the women team, and of course the first team. And he met Ronald Koeman. My information is that he's going to believe now in Ronald Koeman, unless until the end of the season. Let's remember that Barca is almost out of the UEFA Champions League, but they have to play next Wednesday. And Joan Laporta is going to fly. Today he took the PCR test, and tomorrow he's going to fly to Paris, and he's going to support Ronald Koeman. After that, Mikel Arteta is an option, yeah, but also Xavi Hernandez, which is maybe Laporta's dream for the future. And let me remember you that Jordi Cruyff, Johan Cruyff's son, is going to be the secretary technical, so the manager in terms of new signings for the next season, and he's going to arrive to Barcelona maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, but for sure this week.
Now, we know he takes over a club with a lot of debt, more than £1 billion of debt, in fact. What is he looking to do long-term to try and resolve those financial issues? Because even cutting Messi's, pay isn't going to solve that problem, is it?
Yeah, well, it's almost impossible. I guess that they need to do something with banks, maybe credits. But let's remember that not only in long term, but in short term, they have to pay 730 million euros before this month of July. So in the next 6 months, 5-6 months, I guess that they'll have to do a cut in their wages, in their salaries, try to buy new players, for example, Wijnaldum or Eric Garcia for zero cost, and try to sell another players. Imagine, for example, Ousmane Dembélé, Antoine Griezmann, which is an option to be out of the club next summer. But it's going to be a very tricky and difficult situation for Joan Laporta, and for sure one of the very first things he has to do right now.
I mean, what does it mean for the club in terms of the transfer market this summer? They just become a selling club?
Yeah, it's an option. I guess that not only Barca, but many clubs, especially in Spain, they have to sell players and try to buy another ones for zero cost. It's because of this crisis and this problem because of the coronavirus. Remember that, for example, Boris Johnson in England has recognized that maybe on April and May there could be fans. In Spain, we are talking about May or June in the best case scenario, which is something that clubs like Real Madrid had thought months ago, believing that it was going to be impossible in their budgets to have fans inside their stadiums. And Barca did believe that it was going to happen last month of January or February. So there are not incomings right now in the club. There are difficult economical situations. And I believe that they're going to do that, try to buy players with a zero cost and try to sell superstars maybe to Premier League, Germany or Italy. But it is going to be very difficult for clubs like Football Club Barcelona, Real Madrid, try to sign players like Erling Haaland or Kylian Mbappe, for instance.
Yeah, opening it up for Premier League clubs to try and snap them up, perhaps. Just a final question on the title race. Atletico Madrid currently leading, of course, drawing with Real Madrid, dropping some points there. How do you see the rest of the season playing out?
It's going to be extremely beautiful right now because Atletico de Madrid is leading, but Football Club Barcelona and Real Madrid are close to them. We have to remember that this Wednesday, Atletico de Madrid has to play their last game because of this snowstorm in January in Madrid, which is against Athletic Club de Bilbao. Now then, next Wednesday, all clubs will be with the same number of games, 26. Once there, Real Madrid has got the goal average with Atletico de Madrid, but they have to play against Barcelona, and also Barcelona themselves have to play against Atletico de Madrid. So it's going to be a tricky situation. Right now, it seems that Real Madrid, or in a normal situation, Atletico de Madrid keep on being the favorites in the Spanish La Liga, but Barca are now pushing extremely hard. And remember that Atletico de Madrid and Barca has almost impossible to keep on going in UEFA Champions League, and it seems that Real Madrid is going to go after Atalanta. So maybe it's going to be very difficult for Zidane's team to keep on fighting in La Liga if things continue this way.
Certainly exciting. We'll see how it finishes up. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.